close to midnight, Father.
Go on to bed, son. I am tired. However, I cannot sleep due to strange nightmares. But you are not plagued by these evils. Go on, my son. Who is there?
A friend, my dear Banquo.
You can't sleep either?
What troubles you, my good friend?
I had a dream about that dastardly trio of witches. Curse them to the fiery depths.
I fortunately have not endured the same mental strains as you. However, we can discuss your troubles in the morning if you would like. If you stand by my side, dear Banquo, when I become king, your loyalty will definitely be rewarded.
As long as I do not lose sleep, I will always stand by your side.
Try to rest, good Banquo.
Likewise, great Macbeth.
Have I lost my mind? Or do I see a dagger with its blade facing away from me? Come, divine dagger, let me hold you. Or are you just a figment of my imagination? Then how am I still able to see you as vividly as the midnight moon? You lead me toward my desired destination. Then how, imaginary dagger, do I see bloodstains when you are not real? Oh, why am I just standing here talking to myself? As I procrastinate, my status remains stagnant.
The servants are drunk. Now is the time to strike.
I have done the deed. My hands, as is my mind, are stained with blood.
Who knocks? Go, put on your nightgown, before people see we are still awake.
I would much rather be knocked asleep than to think of my disgraceful act against human nature.
What is the deal with all the knocking? Actually, you know what? If there is a man in charge of the gates of hell, he sure would have to turn the key a lot. What in the devil's name do you want? Maybe it's the farmer who took his own life because grain was cheap. Ha! You're here just in time. Hope you brought a towel. You're sure gonna sweat a lot here. Or maybe it's the two-faced liar of a con man. He lied under oath, but you can't lie to God. Or maybe it's the tailor who scamps on people's fabric. My goodness, can I get a moment of peace? Who are you anyways? This place is too cold for hell. I won't pretend to be the devil's porter anymore. I was going to let someone of every profession into hell.
Why were you up so late? You seem to have trouble waking up.
We were up drinking until 3, sir. We all know drinking will make a man do things.
What 3 things does drinking make you do?
It makes your nose red, puts you to sleep, and makes you pee. It turns lust off and on. Well, what I actually mean is it stimulates desire but alters your performance.
I take it drinking did all of this to you last night.
It did indeed, sir.
Is your master awake?
Our knocking must have woke him. Here he comes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you both.
Is the king awake?
No,
Well, he wanted me to wake him up early. I've almost passed the time.
I'll go with you.
I'll wake him. It is my job. Oh my God, this is beyond belief.
What's wrong?
The king has been murdered.
What is going on?
Your father has been murdered.
The guards were found covered in blood.
We must get out of here. There will be time to weep later.
The time hasn't come for our grief to be turned into action. What do? We can't stay here. I'll go to England.
I'll go to Ireland. We go separate ways.
I remember the past 70 years really well, and I've seen strange things happen during that time. But what happened last night made everything that happened before seem like a joke.
I agree. The skies look upset about what mankind has been doing. It's supposed to be daytime, but the sky is dark. Is it because the night is so strong?
It's unnatural, just like the murder that was committed. It reminds me of last night, when a falcon was killed by an owl.
Something else strange happened last night. Duncan's horses were disobedient.
They said that the horses ate each other.
Yea, I saw with my own eyes. Here comes Macbeth. Does anyone know who committed the crime?
The servants.
Why would those men kill Duncan?
They were paid to kill Duncan since Malcolm and Donalbain fled. They are the suspects.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would a son kill a father who supports him? It looks like Macbeth will become king.
He has already been declared king, and he will be crowned at Stone.
Where is Duncan's body?
His body was carried to Cornhill.
Are you going to Scone?
No, I'm going to fight.
I'm going to Scone.
I hope things go well.
Ah, what time is it, son?
Close to midnight, father.
Go on to bed, son. I'm tired. However, I cannot sleep due to strange nightmares. But you are not plagued by these evils. So go on, my son. Plagued by these evils. Go on, my son.
Jasmine?
A friend, my dear Banquo.
You can't sleep either?
What troubles you, my good friend?
I had a dream about that dastardly trio of witches. Curse them to the fury of death.
I, fortunately, have not endured the same little strains as you. However, we can discuss your troubles in morning if you would like. If you stand by my side, when I become king, your loyalty will most definitely be rewarded.
Hey, your dad's calling.
Lost my mind? Or do I see a dagger with its blade facing away from me? Come, divine dagger, let me hold you. Or are you just a figment of my imagination? Then how am I still able to see you in person? Have I lost my mind? Or do I see a dagger with its blade facing away from me? Come, divine dagger, let me hold you. Or are you just a figment of my imagination? Then how am I still able to see you as vividly as the midnight
We
moon?
need to do this over because I got your head.
What's going on?
Your father has been murdered.
The guards were found covered in blood.
We must get out of here.
Hold on.
What is going on?
Your father. Where's the.
I remember past 70 years.
Actually,
I remember the past 70 years very well, and I've seen strange things. I remember the past 70 years very well, and I've seen strange things happen during that time. But what happened last night made everything happen before seem like a joke.
I agree. The skies look upset about what mankind has been doing. It's supposed to be daytime, but the sky is dark. Is it because the night is so strong?
It's unnatural, just like the murder that was committed. It reminds me of last night when a falcon was killed by an owl.
Something else strange happened last night. Duncan's horses were disobedient.
They said that the horses ate each other.
Yea, I saw with my own eyes. Here comes Macduff. Is anyone